Taylor Swift has sung about fairy tales, heartbreaks, and happy endings for years. But what about her own love story? From a breakup over a 27-second phone call, to a secret 6-year romance hidden from the world, to suddenly being spotted cheering in an NFL stadium. Taylor's real-life relationships have been just as dramatic as her lyrics, and her journey has led to one question everyone's asking. Has she finally found the love story she's been writing about all along? Taylor Swift may be the biggest pop star of our generation, but behind the glitter, Grammys, and global tours is a love story that feels straight out of her own lyrics. From her first public romance that ended in heartbreak, to a string of famous relationships that made headlines worldwide, and finally, finding something real with NFL superstar Travis Kelce. Today, we're diving deep into Taylor Swift's journey through love, the breakups, the growth, and the fairy tale ending she might just be writing right now. Taylor's first big public relationship came in 2008 when she was just 18 years old and dating Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. Fans were thrilled. America's sweetheart with America's pop prince. But it didn't last long. Joe reportedly broke up with Taylor in a 27-second phone call, a moment Taylor herself later referenced with a sting of honesty. The breakup inspired songs like Forever and Always, which gave the world a first glimpse of how Taylor transforms heartbreak into timeless music. This was the beginning of a pattern. Every relationship, good or bad, would become part of her artistic legacy. But Joe was only the first chapter. What came next were relationships that not only broke headlines, but also defined entire Taylor Swift eras and introduced the world to some of her most unforgettable songs. So who was next to leave a mark on her music? After Joe Jonas, Taylor entered a whirlwind of high-profile romances. She briefly dated actor Taylor Lautner, a relationship so sweet that it inspired Back to December, a rare breakup song where Taylor admitted she was the one who hurt him. Then came John Mayer, a relationship marked by a painful fallout. Taylor's song, Dear John, painted a picture of betrayal and emotional scars, sparking controversy that followed them both for years. Could this have been the first time fans saw just how raw and unfiltered Taylor's songwriting could really get? But perhaps the most infamous heartbreak came from Jake Gyllenhaal. Their short-lived romance inspired much of the Red Album, including the now legendary All Too Well. Fans dissected every lyric, every scarf, every line, and Taylor's storytelling transformed private pain into cultural obsession. Later came Harry Styles, two icons, one whirlwind romance. It didn't last long, but it gave us moments like Style and Out of the Woods, and cemented Taylor as a tabloid staple. Was Taylor destined for short-lived romances, or was she still searching for something deeper? And then there was Calvin Harris, her longest relationship at the time, lasting over a year. At first, it seemed like love was stable, but the breakup was messy, with public spats about songwriting credits. That drama led straight into one of Taylor's most surprising rebounds, Tom Hiddleston. Their whirlwind romance captured headlines around the world, but just as quickly as it started, it ended. By now, the world was wondering, could Taylor ever find something real, away from the chaos of the spotlight? The answer came in the form of a man who would keep her love life hidden for years. In 2016, Taylor met British actor Joe Alwyn. This relationship was different. After years of tabloid storms, Taylor went underground. Her Reputation era was born, and her romance with Joe became her most private. For 6 years, they stayed out of the public eye, with rare sightings and even rarer comments. Taylor wrote some of her most intimate songs during this time. Joe even co-wrote tracks on Folklore and Evermore under the pseudonym William Bowery. Many fans believed he was the one, the man she might actually marry. But in early 2023, news broke that Taylor and Joe had quietly split. For fans, it felt like the end of a secret fairy tale. So what could possibly follow such a private, long-term love? The answer surprised everyone, and it came from the football field. Travis Kelce, the NFL superstar, shot his shot in 2023 when he tried to give Taylor a friendship bracelet with his number on it. At first, it sounded like a cute story, but soon, Taylor was spotted at Kansas City Chiefs games, cheering in the stands. Suddenly, two of America's biggest names had collided, pop royalty and football royalty. What makes this relationship different? For the first time, Taylor seems to be embracing her love story in public. Instead of hiding, she's proudly standing in stadiums, hugging Travis's mom, and letting the cameras capture her joy. Travis, in turn, has shown unwavering support, attending her concerts, speaking about her with pride, and even adjusting his schedule around her tours. Fans call it the perfect balance. She writes the music, he wins the games, and together, they've become a cultural phenomenon. And while the world watches, the question remains, could this finally be Taylor's real-life happily ever after? From a teenage heartbreak with Joe Jonas to the global spotlight with Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's love story has been nothing short of legendary. Through it all, she's turned pain into art, and art into history. Whether this is her true happily ever after remains to be seen. But, for now, it feels like Taylor Swift has finally found her own love story. If you enjoyed this deep dive into her journey, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we've got plenty more untold celebrity stories coming your way.